Hey guys, Colin here from CH Gadgets, and in today's video we're going to be checking out the Poco M4 Pro. And compared to the 5G version that came before this one, this might be the better version to get, and we're definitely going to explore why. So what we're going to do in this video is I'm going to unbox this phone and check it out and give you my first impressions, and then we're going to get into it and see what this thing has to offer for the money. Now, the price and the specs for this one really caught my attention. It makes you want to ask yourself, why would you want to spend more money when this has so much to offer for the price? But that is why we do these videos, so we can check these out and see if this phone actually offers everything you need and nothing you don't. Alright, let's get into it. By the way, shout out to my favorite unboxing knife, Mantis knife, Geared. I'll leave a link down in the description, just in case you want to check one out for yourself. I think they have some newer versions that actually is a lot cheaper now than the time when I got this one. Let's see what's inside. Poco M4 Pro. Alright, so you got your SIM card tool right there. Got some get it started guide and manuals, protection. Alright, so that's what's up. Oof. Yo. Alright, so that is what it looked like fresh out of the box with the first set of smudges off my finger. All right, so that is what it looks like. Quick 360 for everything. Now what we're gonna do is, I'm just gonna fire it up off camera. Well, I'm gonna fire it up now and then set it up off camera and tell you what's up. Poco boot. Yeah, man. All right, so we're gonna set this up. I'm gonna come right back. You know what it is. All right, it's finally set up and I kind of like it. So this one is actually made with a plastic frame and a plastic back with Gorilla Glass 3 on the front. And it's really lightweight, but it feels so solid in the hands. They also managed to give this one IP53 certification, which means it has dust and splash resistance, just in case you're a little rough with your devices and you take it to the beach or to the pool or wherever. Another key highlight for this phone is the 6.43-inch Full HD Plus 90Hz AMOLED display that has a pixel density of 409 per inch and a peak brightness of 1000 nits. And it's also being powered by the Helio G96 octa-core processor and the Mali G57 GPU with MIUI 13 Poco skin on top of Android 11 out of the box. The M4 Pro is a triple rear camera setup that has a 64 megapixel f1.8 26mm wide angle lens with face detection autofocus and an 8 megapixel f2.2 118 degree ultra wide lens, along with a 2 megapixel macro lens that I know I'll probably never use. The main camera shoots 1080p video at 30 frames per second, and the front facing selfie camera is a single 16 megapixel f2.5 wide angle lens that also shoots 1080p video at 30 frames per second with HDR. Now, I have to tell you, there's a lot to like about this phone, and I'm definitely happy to see that a really good eye refresh rate AMOLED display such as this one starts trickling its way down to more affordable options such as this phone. And I mean, everybody deserves the chance to see what the black levels are like on an AMOLED display, especially when you're watching your YouTube or IG or TikTok videos or anything that you're watching really. And it's pretty noticeable while playing games too, just to see that crisp, sharp, vibrant AMOLED display versus some of those washed out IPS panels that usually come in smartphones at this price point. And speaking of games, the Helio G96 should deliver a similar experience to something like the Snapdragon 732G. And so far, in my experience with typical use, it has been running really smooth out of the box. And yes, it can game. Albeit though, it may not be able to run on high settings in Genshin Impact, but on low settings you should be able to get at least 60 frames per second on PUBG Mobile, Call of Duty Mobile, and probably at least 30 frames per second in Fortnite. Now, the dual speaker setup on this is really loud and it's definitely good enough to keep you immersed in the videos, or if you're playing games. I mean, it's nothing remarkable, but it gets the job done and it definitely sounds good. I have to say, the cameras on this phone is definitely some daytime shooters, and I mean, if you can give it some good lighting during the night, it is definitely adequate enough to give you some really good shots. But instead of me explaining it to you and telling it to you, why don't you just check out these photos for yourself and let me know what you think down in the comment section. Let's go. Alright, I hope you let me know what you think about the photos from this camera down in the comments section. But as you can see, this thing takes pretty good photos during the daytime, and it also has a really solid performance along with a beautiful display. I would say, with all things considered, it's a good buy, but the choice is ultimately yours. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out, and also if you could do me a favor and leave a comment. For the YouTube algorithm, it really likes that kind of stuff, and I appreciate it because it helped the channel grow. And if you like these videos, then click my face to get subscribed, or check out one of these other videos right here.